Catalyst is not the pain itself. Catalyst is the moment pressure reveals the pattern you already fall back on when life gets hard. That difference matters because many spiritual people hear the word catalyst and start treating every hard moment like a quiz they are supposed to pass immediately. They rush to extract wisdom before they have even regained steadiness. The result is not growth. It is spiritual pressure layered on top of pain. Working with catalyst in a mature way means learning how to notice what pressure exposes without forcing yourself into instant meaning. There are 3 distinctions that make this clearer. First, catalyst is exposure, not instruction. A difficult moment reveals your habits, fears, defenses, and attachments, but it does not automatically tell you what to do next. Second, regulation comes before interpretation. If your body is flooded, your mind will call panic intuition and call shutdown discernment. Third, repeated response matters more than one dramatic moment. Growth is usually formed by how you return, reflect, and choose after pressure, not by how impressive you sound while you are still in it. That is why catalyst should be approached with honesty before meaning. Ask, what did this situation bring to the surface in me? Did it expose control, resentment, fear, approval-seeking, avoidance, or a genuine desire to respond with clarity? Those questions are more useful than asking, what is the cosmic message, 5 seconds after impact? Imagine someone receives harsh criticism at work. Outwardly, they want to be grounded and mature. Inwardly, they are spiraling. Their chest tightens, they replay the conversation, they start drafting defensive replies in their head, and they quietly build a case for why they were misunderstood. The catalyst is not merely the criticism. The catalyst is the exposure of the pattern that appeared under pressure. Defensiveness, self-protection, and the need to restore image before understanding what is true. If that person can pause, regulate, and later ask what part of the feedback was true, what part triggered old shame, and what part reveals a habit worth changing, then the catalyst has actually become useful. But if they immediately perform wisdom, deny the emotional impact, or collapse into self-attack, then the pressure has exposed the pattern without yet being worked with consciously. The distortion appears when people use spiritual language to skip the honest middle. They call overwhelm a download. They call avoidance discernment. They call passivity surrender. They call unprocessed pain growth. That is not working with catalyst. That is protecting the ego with better vocabulary. Another distortion is turning every hard event into proof that you are failing spiritually. That also misses the point. Catalyst is not a scoreboard. It is information. It shows you where you are resourced, where you are fragile, and where repeated patterns still govern your choices. If you treat every exposure as a verdict, you will become more afraid of truth, not more available to it. Ask yourself, when this principle becomes difficult in real life, what do I tend to protect first? My image, my comfort, or my conscience? The answer usually reveals more than the theory alone. A useful spiritual framework should make a person more accountable, more humane, and more grounded in truth. If the teaching is real, it should sharpen observation, not blur it. It should help someone meet pain, power, and responsibility with greater maturity. If that reflection question surfaced something real for you, put one word for it in the comments. Subscribe to the AEON Keys, and I will build the next episode around one of the real-life pressure patterns viewers are working with most.